On the sixth day of conflict between Israel and Iran, President Trump is weighing his options. He says he's losing his patience with Iran as he considers whether to join Israel's airstrikes on Iran's nuclear sites. Torian Small reports.
President Trump says he's still trying to decide whether U.S. forces will join Israel in carrying out airstrikes on Iran.
I may do it, I may not do it. I mean, nobody knows what I'm going to do. I can tell you this, that Iran's got a lot of trouble.
The president, speaking Wednesday with new flagpoles going up at the White House, said he's considering deploying B-2 bombers with bunker buster bombs to help take out Iranian nuclear facilities located deep underground.
We're looking for a long time. Yeah. We're looking. I only want one thing. Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon.
While the president deliberates, all parties seem to be bracing for an escalation. CBS News has confirmed reports that Iran is readying missiles and equipment for strikes on U.S. bases in the region as possible retaliation. The Pentagon is also deploying more planes, with a third aircraft carrier headed to the area soon.
My question for you is whether you have been asked actively to provide options for the president regarding a strike in the Middle East.
My job, our job, Chairman and I, at all times, is to make sure the president has options and is informed of what those options might be.
With Iranian missiles cutting through Israeli defenses, the U.S. ambassador there announced the government is working on flights and cruises to evacuate Americans who want to leave the country. President Trump is also calling for the unconditional surrender of Iran. The nation's supreme leader, he says Iran will never surrender. Torian Small, CBS News, the White House.
As tensions escalate in the Middle East, Israel continues its strikes on Iran, and now the U.S. is considering joining the fight. Tonight, we take a closer look at what's at stake, what U.S. involvement could mean, and why East Texas experts say this decision could have global consequences. Today, President Trump says he doesn't want the U.S. to get involved in a war with Iran, but he also doesn't want Iran to get a nuclear weapon. He cautioned that both of those goals may not be possible. Dr. John Barrett from LeTourneau University says the U.S. strike could deliver a major setback to Iran, but warns it raises bigger questions about the long-term consequences.
The longer-term impact of if the U.S. is involved in kind of a low-level war with Iran and it rolls on for years, you know, that tends to have an economic and social consequence as well, just kind of similar to our involvement in Afghanistan and Iraq.
According to CBS News, Israel has not requested that the U.S. join its efforts in the Iran military. They said that the decision is for President Trump to make with his advisors.